Hello my sunshines, I have to show this to you. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. There are two trees wrapped around each other here. Can you see that? Maybe if I go this side. Here, look. This is one tree and this is another. And they are literally intertwined with each other. Whatever you think that means, guys, let me know. How fascinating. Anyway, hello my loves. It is a cold, oh, if you can hear noise in the background, I think they're, what is it, chopping trees, like shredding trees. Anyway, hope it's not too distracting. Let's get a little bit further away from the noise. Those are the things that I have to contend with vlogging in the wild. Animals and loud chopping of trees and tractors. It's a lot, but hopefully the further I go, the less you'll be able to hear that noise. So this is the first time I'm showing you guys these woodlands. I came and explored them on the 20th, on the spring equinox. And I came out, look at this tree. I came out and I hiked the whole of these woodlands. Like it took me like an hour. And I had my camera with me, but it was such an incline most of the way that I was just crazy out of breath, and there would have been no way that I would have been able to talk to you guys at the same time. So it was a beautiful day. Like I had like a little vest on and it was so sunny and it was gorgeous. Unfortunately now it's damp and freezing cold, but that's the UK weather for you. So in the middle part of these woodlands there are like these really expansive grassy fields, and then around the outskirts the most sensational woodlands that I think I've ever seen. The presence of God is so visceral in these woodlands. It's beautiful. So my loves, we're going to just take a little slow walk across the grasslands and chat today. I have woken up in such a reflective mood. I'm not emotional. I'm just, I think what I'm feeling is just pure gratitude. And we hit 500 subscribers a few days ago now, on the 22nd. And I just want to like let you guys know the insane synchronicities that have been happening for me over the last week, but particularly they've been particularly intense over the last sort of few days. So my angels, my guides, they communicate with me and speak to me through angel numbers, through numerology. And I know a lot of you guys can relate because it's quite a common thing, you know, that our angels communicate with us through numbers. It's one of the easiest forms of communication between them and us. And I'm really big into numerology, have been for a long time, and I really do believe in it. So okay guys, so I released my first video, filmed and released my first vlog on the 22nd of February. And it was a portal, it was a 222 portal. So the 22nd of February, 222. As I said, I've always been guided by numerology through my life. Obviously then, the 22nd of March is my one year. Look at that! Prophetic projection there. I was gonna say my 1 year anniversary, but my 1 month anniversary on YouTube. So I'd been uploading for a month. It went so quickly, could not believe it. And then when I went on my channel, like on my phone, I saw that I'd uploaded 22 videos. So I started my channel on the 22nd. I had my 1 month anniversary on the 22nd, and I'd uploaded 22 videos. If that isn't the divine and the universe at play, I don't know what. Like, you can't tell me anything. I was like, what? And then since then I have been seeing 2s, 2-2, 2-2-2, 2-2-2-2. Like, I open my phone, the time is 2-2-2-2, or I'm looking at something on social media and the views are like 222, or like 22 likes. So 22 is everywhere for me right now. And I've been researching the number and looking it up. And 22 is the number of the master builder. So, in a nutshell, it's about balance and harmony. It's about collaboration as well. It can be about relationships and relating with people, working with another. But mainly, the message that's been coming through for me with the number 2 is balance. And also it means that another angel has been assigned to you. And I thought that was so beautiful when I read that. That another angel, an archangel, has been assigned to me for this next phase, this next chapter, and this next journey of my life, my story. I thought that was beautiful. So yeah, that brings me on to about a week ago, I got very, very overwhelmed with all the love and kindness and generosity that you guys have been showing me. I want to show you how expansive this is. Look at that space. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I was reading more of your comments, and there was one day when I just got very, very emotional and overwhelmed, and I was very dizzy and lightheaded, very out of my body. I didn't feel, let me adjust the camera. I didn't feel grounded. And I felt, what is going on with this camera angle? Sorry guys. Is that better? That's better. I felt, yeah, the only word I can really think of is just pure overwhelm. I was so happy and so grateful that you guys were, you know, loving the content, leaving me beautiful comments, liking, subscribing, all of that. I was just blown away. I still am. And I just couldn't hold all the love. I felt like I was just drowning in all of the affection. And then this morning, like after all the 222 numbers and reading about what 2 means, and it means balance, and I just had this major revelation. I realized that I haven't, over the last few years, I haven't cultivated or expanded my capacity for love, for affection. And we have a container, each of us has a container for the amount of love that we can comfortably hold. And it's so crazy that like we crave to be truly loved, and we want to find our soulmate, find our romantic loves, find the amazing friendships, have the beautiful family dynamic, and be appreciated and valued for what we do in the world with our work and our careers and all of that. We crave love, we crave connection and affection. It's the human condition. That's what we are. That's why we're here, to commune with each other and to give and receive love. So through me having my meltdown over all the love that you guys are showing me, I realized that, my gosh, my capacity for love, accepting and receiving it, is not as big as I had thought it was. So I'm at a place now where I'm having to do more inner work. And they say inner work is never done, and it's so true. Through your successes and through your accomplishments and achievements, the inner work is still needed. It's still a very important part of the journey. It's never done. Actually, when you do actually get to your goals, achieve your goals, and find yourself receiving the things that you've been dreaming about receiving, the real inner work is then when it's, when what happens, it's yes, you before you have the breakthrough, there's a lot of shadow work that's done. We have to do our shadow work. We have to excavate the darkest corners of ourselves in order to understand ourselves and move forward. But the inner work that you have to do for receiving, for holding, is also very, very important and imperative. So that's where I am right now, guys. I am in a place where I'm having to understand that I've been on a little bit of a journey in my life, and it's been a major, massive journey of self-discovery. And I'm now discovering that for the last few years, my main work, inner work, has been understanding and getting to know my capacity for pain. And I have a chronic disease. I have an autoimmune disease. And this year is the 10-year anniversary of me being diagnosed with that disease. And over the last 10 years, it has literally been a journey into pain. It has been an initiation into survival, into getting through, into battling through, into I've cultivated a warrior spirit, and I've had to, because I've been battling this disease. I'm wondering if I should go that way. No, I'll carry on this way. So I'm going to be doing future vlogs all about my journey with my disease, but for today we'll stick to the topic. So over the last several years, the divine has been expanding me in one way, expanding my capacity to withhold and hold pain and suffering, struggle and challenge. And with that, I have a huge tolerance and a huge level of what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm trying to say is that I can withstand and tolerate, that's the word I was looking for, tolerate quite a large amount of pain because of my experience with my disease. And I'm learning today, right now as I speak to you, the divine is telling me, showing me that I've been expanded and pushed and stretched to my limit when it comes to the amount of pain that I can receive and hold and survive. And now the time has come that I'm ready to now be pushed and stretched in the opposite direction, in the other direction. Now my capacity to hold love, care, affection, generosity, all of that it's coming my way now through this channel, through you guys, through all the love that you've been showing me. I am now being forced to stretch and receive and accept and hold this love. And that is enough to make me burst into tears right now. Like, honestly, knowing that that's what it's all been about, my journey with my disease, all the pain that I've suffered with over the last several years was all in preparation for when I step into my purpose, when I finally find my path and find my mission in life, which for me now at this point is my channel, and serving you and helping others and encourage and motivate as many people as I can. The divine has had to stretch me in, like I say, in one direction to be able to stretch me in the other. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is your capacity for pain is as wide and as big as your capacity for love. The more we've endured through in this lifetime, the more we can expect to receive the opposite. This universe is built on polarity, okay? You cannot have one without the other. So you cannot have pain without then experiencing love. You cannot have struggle without experiencing success. Everything is balanced. This universe, nature, it's all balance. There we go again, balance, 222. You know, if you think about it, when people achieve massive success very quickly without doing the work, without the slow growth, the slow process of transformation, you know, the shadow work. When people receive large amounts of money, for instance, when they win the lottery, or when people rise to fame overnight, a lot of the times they go crazy, they lose their minds, they turn to drugs or alcohol. I probably can't say that, but you know, they quit this life. They can't cope with the overwhelm of all the love and the attention and the fame and the accolades, because hadn't prepared their container for it. There's a beautiful dog coming. Hi. When I was first diagnosed, I thought it was a curse. I quickly understood that it wasn't. It was a blessing and a gift. I realized that quite early on, but now, 10 years later, it's not only a blessing and a gift, it was essential. It was the making of me. And they say it's not about you, it's about your story. And I'm going to do another vlog on that because I think that's really powerful. It's not been about me. It's about my story to help somebody else. And then in turn, that person will then help somebody else. It's like a ripple effect. That's why we are chosen ones. We are chosen to help. We are chosen to help the collective. We work in synergy with each other. My breakthrough is your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is someone else's breakthrough. That's how it works. So, you know, there are a lot of people who are traumatized in this life. And they've experienced so much pain and trauma. And they are often some of the people who then push love away, don't they? They reject love when it comes their way. They don't know what to do with it. They run away, they push it away, they sabotage when love comes their way. And that's because it can be because it's an unfamiliar feeling, because they're more familiar with sitting in their pain. And when they haven't done the inner work, haven't confronted their demons and haven't moved past or through their demons, then they'll unfortunately probably never be able to hold love, you know, really experience it. Right, we're back to where we started. There were quite a lot of people and their dogs coming up behind me, so I just walked ahead and we're back to the beginning, which is nice, full circle. The inner work that I'm doing at the moment is to understand that I have the capacity and the container to receive the love and the affection from you guys and from potentially a romantic partner that may want to enter my life at some point. I have to do the inner work now to know, to not even understand, but to know that I am worthy of it, that I am deserving of it. And that's the key, to not only have the capacity, but to have the knowing, you know, that you can receive and you can accept and you can hold that love. I have done a lot of research over the last few years about femininity and masculinity and the two polarities, and I feel I know quite a lot about femininity and masculinity, but now I'm having to embody my femininity truly, because creating these vlogs and working on this channel, it takes a lot of my masculine energy, because it's doing, it's action, it's giving, you know. So I'm very comfortable and embodied in my masculine. I always have been. My feminine essence now I've had to work on over the last several years. I've been working on it actively and intentionally, and I'm now having to understand for myself what true real femininity is. And it's not the flowery flowy dresses or the long hair or the makeup or the nails. That's not femininity. That is not femininity. True femininity is being able to hold, to receive, yeah, to hold and to accept and to know one's worthiness, one's value, and one's deserving of love and to receive. Yeah, so there's gonna have to be a lot of work that I do in my womb space, on my lower chakra. I'm gonna have to expand that chakra to be able to, and my heart chakra as well, to be able to really receive all the love from you guys and not allow it to overwhelm me, you know? So I love you guys beyond words, and I'll see you in the next one.